Alright guys, I've been wanting to make this video for a little while, so here you go. This is how to set up a ball python enclosure in an aquarium like this. So some things you're going to need is some aspen bedding. Make sure it's aspen, not pine and not cedar. And there's only a few, there's some other beddings you could use as well, like cypress mulch, or you could of course use newspaper or a reptic carpet or something like that, but I find that aspen works best for me. You're going to need a towel to cover a part of the top of your enclosure to maintain humidity, and some decorations there. I've got some plants from the dollar store, some fake plastic plants. You're going to need 2 hides that are identical. You're going to need two thermometers with a generously long probe. You're going to need a water dish. You're going to need a heat pad, a heat lamp, 2 lamp dimmers, and a light bulb for the lamp, and of course a ball python. So first, what I'm going to do is show you this tank here. This is not made for fish. This is specifically for reptiles. This, I believe, is made by Zilla. So it's got this lid that locks into place, and it is snake proof. That is the most critical part of your tank. It has to be snake proof, obviously. You don't want it to get out, and most kids that get their first ball python, I don't think their mothers would appreciate a snake on the loose. I know mine wouldn't, and I've never had a snake escape. So you can see I've already got the heat pad stuck on this tank, and I've got some background on there. You know, it just makes it look a little bit nicer. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my thermometers set up. So these I picked up for, I think they were about 10 bucks each. So kind of pricey, but you definitely need them. So what I do is I do this before I put any of the substrate in. I take a piece of tape and I just put it right there, right in the middle of the heat pad. Now, this particular tank has little notches back here that allow you to have a cord like through the tank without the lid crushing it. So you put it through that little notch. And oh, something I forgot to mention. These heat pads, the one I'm using is an Exoterra heat pad. It's 4 watts. It's the small size. It's 8 inches by 8 inches, I believe. And it comes with 4 little rubber feet, which go on the bottom of your tank, which are necessary. You don't want the tank just sitting there. You want some airflow under there. So you definitely have to have these little rubber feet, one on each corner of the tank. So just putting the probe cord underneath those little rubber feet so I can just have it sticking out the front like that. So now I get my other one set up. Now, I don't have the heat pad plugged in. I'm just doing this for demonstration, so I'm not going to plug the heat pad in, but it should heat up to, you know, you should have it for a ball python. The heat pad should be at 90 or 95, or somewhere in between there. And the cool side for a ball python enclosure should be 80 to 85. So that's that's what I like to use the heat lamp for. I use the heat pad for the hot side and the heat lamp for the cool side, because my room is generally about 70 degrees, so that's a little bit too cold. So that's what I need the heat lamp for. So next, what you're gonna do is throw in your substrate. You want a nice even coat. Try to just push those boards into the corner and get them covered up. Okay, so next we can throw in our fake plants. I'm just using a little bit of Scotch tape here to hold it. Some plants, some of the fake plants you'll find in the pet store will have like a little suction cup on them, so you can just use that. But these are from the dollar store. So, and another thing with these is it hides that probe cord, so it has a little bit of function, I guess.